Hi people, welcome to Kat's Intuition. I'm Krystal Kat, and today we're going to do a fun type video. I saw this spread called Will I Survive the Zombie Apocalypse? I think that's the name of it. I actually saw this on, oh my goodness, my brain, on what is the name of Robin's Reflections. I'll put her link to her video because that's where I saw this and I thought, oh my gosh, that looks so fun. I need to do it. I actually commented on her video and she's like, yeah, you should do it. So there are 3 questions and I am going to use 3 decks. Of course, I'm going to use the Zombie Tarot. Like, I have to, right? It is perfect for this prompt, the Zombie Tarot. I will also be using, and I overthought these way too much. Like, it was ridiculous. My husband was like, just pick the cards. I will be using the Midnight Magic Mushroom Tarot. I also think this one is really cool. And the reason I picked this, or the reason I wanted this, was because my mind really went into the whole zombie thing, right? And that's when nature starts to take over. And so I see this as obviously nature, and it's so dark, right? So again, perfect for that mood of a zombie apocalypse. So that's my second pick. Now for my third, I was going to go with an oracle. Well, I did go with an oracle. But at first, before the oracle, I use my Lenormand as an oracle. This is the La Santa Muerte Lenormand, and I just thought that one would be really cool. And I actually, so the way Robin did it, and I like the way she did it, not wasting time shuffling the cards on camera. I've already answered or shuffled the cards to come up with the card or the answer. I'm stumbling over my words, I'm sorry, with each one, and that one actually did really good. But then I looked over, okay, and I saw one of my very first oracles that I got, and I made this cute little bag for it. I love it so much. This is the first bag like this I ever crocheted, this type of bag. I love them. And look, so again, dark and just, yes, my Misfits Oracle. So I went with this one, even after I already drew cards from the Lenormand. But anyways, okay, let's just get into it. It's super fun. Let's get into it. So the first question is, what are my strengths for surviving a zombie apocalypse? And I got 5 of Swords, 4 of Wands, the Seer, and the Clouds. And these, I was so amazed at how these pretty much answered the same. So when talking about my strengths for surviving, I have the 5 of Swords, and I feel like this is totally showing the part of me that will, well, do what I gotta do. I will fight. I will, yeah, I mean, there's really nothing more to say. I will fight. Not that I'm going to want to hurt anyone, but I'm going to do what I have to do to survive and protect my people. So now we move on to the 4 of Wands, and I feel like this is saying one of my strengths would be being able to discern, which goes with the Seer here, being able to see who would be good to bring into my circle in uniting us all together to survive and combat these zombies. So I thought that was pretty cool, the 4 of Wands. And then I have the Seer and the Cloud. So the Seer, obviously, as I touched on, I feel like this is saying I'm going to be able to discern really well who to trust, who not to trust. I'm going to use my intuition and rely on my intuition a lot during the zombie apocalypse, pretty much just like I do now. And the Clouds, I feel, go along with that. I'm going to be able to see the potential in things, even when things get hard and that darkness starts to move in. I'm going to be able to maneuver through both. So I thought this is so much fun. I loved doing this. So that was the first question. Okay, so the next question would be, what are my weaknesses, or what would get me eaten? Okay, with the zombie tarot, I have the 10 of hazards. With my mushroom tarot, I have the 8 of pentacles. And protector with my little oracle, and the heart with the Lenormand. And again, I feel like these are so saying the same exact things, which I thought was really cool. Okay, so over here, I feel like what it's saying is that I may get a little too trusting at times, which this card, oh my God, it's like, come on, people. You have your child playing right there, and you have these zombies. And what I think is funny that I kind of missed when I was doing the walkthrough of this deck was that the zombies actually look like they're staring at the child. Like, they're like, yeah, we're cool. Everybody's cool. Just look the other way so we can eat your child. Then with the 8 of Pentacles, I kind of feel like this is saying that something that would get me eaten is that I would want to rush things. I would want to rush the build, or I would want to rush the work that I was doing on anything. Or maybe I would get too set in a routine and therefore go through it faster, making checks on the property. And I find it really interesting that this card has like the tools here, right? And in the background you see a house. And so I just feel like it would be me falling too much into a groove where I was being productive and I was being successful at things, but I get a bit too careless and try to move through the tasks too quickly. So that would definitely get someone eaten. And over here with my oracles, I feel like it's saying that I would care a bit too much here with the protector and the heart. I mean, I feel like that goes hand in hand, right? Which kind of contradicts the first question on survival, where it said that I would have good discernment. But I feel like this isn't so much trusting the wrong person. I think it would be me maybe getting involved in things that maybe I shouldn't get involved with, or me just feeling, again, like I need to protect those less capable of doing so, and that could definitely put me in a tough position. It would put me in a potentially deadly position. So now to wrap up this spread, we have the last question. Question 3 is, what are my chances of survival? Well, for this, I have the 4 of Hazards with the Zombie Tarot, 7 of Pentacles, the the Gift, which I thought, okay, well, that's very open-ended. Let me just pull one more just to see. Got the Moon, and then before that, I had the Mountain. So let's look deeper into this. All right, so what are my chances for survival? And we have this 4 of Hazards here, and it looks like he is hunkered down, and it's sad because it kind of looks like he is, like he's ignoring those asking for help outside. But this also does go really well, kind of hand in hand, for my first question of what are my strengths for survival. And it said, like, I'll do whatever I have to do to protect my family. And maybe I have done all this hard work of gathering the necessities and the revisions that me and my family would need. And here are these people who maybe didn't do the work needed, and now they just want to be let in and so that they can reap the benefits. And I'm like, nope, I'm not hearing it. So, yeah. Now here, the 7 of Pentacles really shows that perseverance, pushing through. I love the book, how it goes in details about all the mushrooms. And this is a dune cup. It tells me right there, a dune cup. And I didn't know about these, but they actually push through the earth and through the sand So that actually goes so perfect with the Seven of Pentacles. I love this deck. So much information. So yeah, perseverance, pushing through even when times get rough, and doing the hard part, making those hard decisions in survival. You know, I would want to help everyone as much as I could, but when it comes down to it, it's me or them, me, my family, or them, right? And that's awful. Okay. So again, what are my chances of survival? And I pulled the gift, and I feel like this could go either way, which is why I pulled another one. This could be that my chances are really good because I get the gift of life. I will keep living. But you could also look at it as a sacrifice. Do I give up myself as a sacrifice to save my family in a tough situation, or is this a gift of life? So I was like, let's pull one more and see which way that could go. And I got the moon, so that still doesn't clarify. So I feel like this is almost an open-ended answer. It's kind of like yes, yes, possibly yes, and then the moon is like, well, it just depends on what you do when it counts. And then I have the mountains, which this is definitely a yes to me. A yes, I will survive. My chances are very high. I will stand the test of time. And that does go with this one, with being given the gift of life to continue going, right? Mountains, they're here to stay. I'm going to be able to tackle the hard things that come, the horrible, terrible times that come in being in a zombie apocalypse. Sorry, words are hard right now. So overall I would say yes, I survive, and hopefully I don't have to be a sacrifice for anyone. Yeah. All right, so you guys, thank you for joining me on this video. It was really fun just to change things up and not do such serious readings, and just it's a fun way to bond with your cards and find new ways to read them and to interpret them. And I really, really liked that immediately with this spread, or with this with this zombie apocalypse spread. So what do you think? What do you think about the cards that I pulled? Have you done this? Let me know. I'd love to hear it. Let's talk. And definitely go check out Robin's reflections. And she also said that she saw this, I think, by Lady Blind Wolf. I think, and one other Queen. Oh my goodness. I'll put them below, and you can check all of their videos out. It was a lot of fun. I really liked how she did it. So anyways, thank you again. Nothing but love. Be safe. Bye.